What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know who it is. Yes, the news is in the house, in the building. Just been thinking about some things today, and I said, you know what? Let me come on live and talk about it. Had my children in here just now before they go to bed. Had to come tell me that they love me. But this is something I want to talk to you guys about. When it comes to this, salute to you too, Omega Red. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. When it comes to this fight between David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, there's a lot of parts that we have to focus on. It's a lot of things in between that. They're talking about fighting on Mexican Independence Day, right? Which is like September 11th, usually around that date in September. Let me say this to you. After that hell of a performance last night by David Benavidez, I don't think that Canelo Alvarez want a piece of David Benavidez. What I think personally is that Canelo Alvarez is going to get on that phone, is going to call the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, and say, you know what, man, how can we activate that franchise belt so I don't have to fight this dude? Remember, you heard it here first, bro. That boy going to activate that franchise belt. I'm telling you this shit right now, man. Canelo Alvarez is going to duck David Benavidez. He's going to make that phone call again to Mauricio Suleiman and say, hey, man, I need that franchise belt here at 168 so I have to fight this Mexican monster. Because I seen the damage that he did to Caleb Plant yesterday. I know I stopped Caleb Plant in 11, but this man completely dismantled Caleb Plant. I mean, I seen how he broke him down round by round after he finally caught his rhythm. So with that being said, Mauricio, can we activate that franchise title so I don't have to fight this man? I don't want to see the monster. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this shit. I know Canelo Alvarez don't want that. He don't want that problem. He don't want to see the Mexican monster, bro. And for some reason, I know he has a fight with some dude named John Ryder on May 5th during Cinco de Mayo. And after that particular fight, he's supposed to be planning his next fight for September. But I don't think it's going to be David Benavidez. And he's not going to be Bivol either. Because he already knows what's going to happen in that direction. But, again, what I'm saying is, this man's going to call Mauricio Suleiman and say, hey, we need that franchise, or do you want to call it franchise or French fry belt up here in the 168 division? Because I don't want to face this Mexican monster. I already told y'all I don't want to fight any Mexicans. So why should I fight this guy? BD says Canelo needs to fight Benavidez next. The Bivol fight will always be there, but another Canelo loss severely diminishes the potential Benavidez win over Canelo. Most definitely. I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I mean, he should not go in the route of Bivol. But at the same token, I don't think he's going to go against Benavidez. I think he's going to find a way out of that particular fight. Make sure, if you're a fan of boxing, if you're a true fan of boxing, we got to all get on here and persuade Canelo Alvarez that what he needs to do is fight David Benavidez. One thing I'm gonna tell you about Canelo Alvarez. I've been watching this man for a while. Old Cinnamon definitely has what's called Mexican pride. If everybody's telling them that he's scared or he should fight Benavidez, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fight Benavidez. Because that's exactly how it was with Triple G. He did not want to fight Triple G. But the fans and everyone kept on pushing him in that direction, kept talking shit to him. And then finally he was like, you know what? Hell with it. I fight Triple G. And I'm gonna tell you something, that first fight was a hell of a fight. That first fight, I scored it a draw. No, excuse me. I scored it a Triple G win. But the referee scored it a draw. The next two fights, of course, Canelo battered and beat him. But that's just what it is. Let me see what you say. BD says the big money fight is Benavidez's fight, not the B-ball rematch. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see the B-ball rematch. Remember, nobody wants to see the B-ball rematch because we all already know the ending, the conclusion. No fight, any fight where you already know the conclusion is not a big fight. The beauty of the Benavidez fight is no one knows who's going to win. Everybody is 50-50 on that particular fight. So Canelo has too much pride to bypass the B-ball matchup. Canelo versus B-ball will have the same result 10 out of 10 times. Exactly my point. B-ball should be trying to go fight Benavidez. He shouldn't be wasting his time and become undisputed. He shouldn't be wasting his time with a Canelo rematch because he's not going to get any props of beating up the smaller man. I mean, you already proved that you could beat him. Leave that shit alone and move on. Go fight Benavidez for undisputed. But like I said, man, it's going to be a great matchup. I would love to see Benavidez versus Canelo, man. And like I said, the beauty of that is we don't know who's going to win that particular fight. And by me not knowing who's going to win that particular fight, that makes it even much better. It makes it something that I want to see. Because at the end of the day, just like the fight on yesterday, Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez was excited. I think the fight with David Benavidez versus Canelo will be excited. And I told you already, the reason why I was excited is because we didn't know who was going to win. And I was checking out my boy Just Do earlier, and he was talking about how Caleb Plant was beating up David Benavidez. Absolutely correct. Caleb Plant is a way much better boxer, just like 90% of the people that Deontay Wilder fight. Almost everybody he fights a way better boxer than him, and he ended up destroying them and beating them up and stopping them. The same thing happened here. You know, yes, Caleb Plant was a better boxer, but Caleb Plant was a better boxer, but David Benavidez was able to overcome, get in rhythm, because he's a slow starter, and you saw how he broke him down piece by piece, round by round. And once Caleb Plant legs was gone and he started running out of gas, you see the results of that. BD said, now B-ball versus Benavidez is interesting. Oh, Benavidez versus Benavidez. Benavidez isn't staying at 168 too much longer. Oh no, I wouldn't even. Man, he was all sunken up and dried up. What's going on, Tornado? He said, "What's up, team? What's up with you, man?" This is someone. This is a Caleb Plant. This man here picked Caleb Plant to win yesterday, and I take my hats off to him, man. Because Caleb Plant did fight a great fight. He just ran out of gas. His strength conditioning coach needs to have a question mark on his head because, you know, this is something that everybody knew ahead of time. So if everybody, even Darrell said it already. Darrell said, you know what? I can see He said that I could see Caleb Plant having a lot of success in the early rounds and then later on being stopped because he's going to run out of gas. Like, that's just a known factor on him. So what did he do in this training camp to improve that? Because he didn't improve it. Did he do anything to improve the running out of steam, running out of gas? And correct. I mean, he fought an awesome fight for the first 5 rounds. After that, like David Benavidez said, he punched him in his stomach, and the whole game plan, everything went out the fucking window. Yeah. You did what Jamal Charlo said he's gonna do for the Ryan Garcia fight. He's gonna go for the underdog. It's okay to go for the underdog. I mean, you sound like you're a real betting man. A real betting man always go for the underdog. That's how you win money in this game, in this thing. But I salute you though, man. Caleb Plant, bro, I'll tell you something. Not tough to anybody. There's no losers in this situation, bro. Caleb Plant fought a hell of a fight. Caleb Plant's still not out of it, bro. Caleb Plant can still come back in the 168 division and make some noise. But he has to fix that shit. Running out of gas like that, he got to do something about that. He needs to fix that. Until he fixes that, man, he can't. I mean, there's not much he can do if he don't fix that shit. Cannot run out of fucking steam in a fight. Not a fight at that caliber, bro. If you still fight 10 rounders, I get it. But a fucking 12-round fight to try to advance to the cash cow Canelo, man, you got to put it all on the fucking table, man. And I didn't see where he just was prepared, bro. He wasn't prepared to go 12. He should have been prepared to go 12 rounds. I mean, but my main thing is this though. What do you think? You think that Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight him? No, that's our biggest thing. Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight David Benavidez. Let me see what you say here. No, you could not fix stamina at this time in his career. Okay. So Tornado, you think it's too late for him to fix his stamina? Damn. He said Canelo's too old. Nah, don't come up with no excuses for Canelo. Don't do that. He ain't too old when he's beating people up. When he's beating people up, nobody has no excuses for him. So we can't have no excuses for him now that the Mexican Monster want to see him. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to see David Benavidez and not activate that damn franchise shit, bro. Because I'm serious, bro. If he activates this franchise belt or he drops the damn belt to avoid David Benavidez, he's gonna have a fucking asterisk in my book forever, bro. Like seriously, like no respect. George said, I think it's hard for any fighter, if it's not natural. Yeah. But like they say, bro, David Benavidez, bro, that's his fight of claim, bro. He doesn't run out of gas. And I think a lot of times, all of that shit right there works for you if you do it in the gym. You should be fighting, you should be fighting 15 rounds or better in the gym. I think practice makes perfect. I think if he's in the gym doing 15, 20 rounds, man, I think that when he goes into this championship rounds, I mean, he'll have a better success rate. Is he motivated to do that? Is he doing that? I mean, because as far as skills, man, skill for skill, man, I think he had David Benavidez. I mean, I agree. His game plan was a hell of a game plan. But I'll be honest with you though. My claim of fame is it was David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant and Kenny Bayless, bro. It was 2 against 1. And I'm tired of hearing everybody saying that David Benavidez was using the elbows and palms and shit like that. Yes, to get that motherfucker off him, he had to do all of that. But what about Caleb Plant punching that man in the nuts 2 or 3 times to get his win back? to find time to get his win back. Killer Plant was doing some dirty shit, bro. He was doing some dirty shit, and guess what? Kenny Bayless didn't call none of that shit. He kept on freaking warning, David Benavidez. Keep giving him warnings, but he ain't never once warned Caleb Plant. It's that type of shit that I'm talking about that upsets me. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit that upsets me, bro. I mean, when we doing this shit, call you gonna start calling shit, call shit on both fighters. The fight last night was not about you, Kenny Bayless. We had two freaking champions in the ring, bro. You kept on interfering. It's time for you to let it go, bro. Stick to refereeing for Mayweather, bro. Stick to doing that type of shit, bro. Just go in Dubai with Mayweather and do those little fake fights that Mayweather do. Do that shit, bro. But this here ain't for you no more. You didn't let these guys get engaged, bro. Let these guys engage. It's a hurt man sport, bro. These dudes trying to hurt each other. Let these motherfuckers fight. That's all we wanted to see last night. I want to see a fight. I want to see a rumble in the jungle, bro. And you kept on getting involved. You saved Caleb Plant from getting knocked out last night. I think that we all can say that shit, bro. I think I can say that shit and be very comfortable. Even though I like Caleb Plant. And I didn't want to see him hurt. But in this particular fight, I wanted David Benavidez to win. I'm a fan of David Benavidez. I like the Boogie Monsters, bro. For some reason, when you motherfuckers the Boogie Monster, I like the Boogie Monster motherfuckers, bro. Everybody's scared of. I like them, and that's what it is. And then now, listen, just like with Errol Spence. As soon as Errol Spence was the boogeyman in his division, as soon as he fought Mikey Garcia, everybody, I want to fight him. Everybody start calling him out because then they seen something. I mean, I know the shit about Mikey say he saw something, but I'm saying because he didn't stop Mikey, motherfuckers like, he's beatable. I want a piece of him. Same thing with this dude here now. Nobody wanted to fight David Benavidez. But as soon as last night happened, also David Morrell wants something. Boy, let me tell you something, bro. Benavidez is going to punish David Morrell. David Morrell don't have enough skills to pay the bills right now. He don't have enough. Let me change that. He doesn't have the experience. He does have the skills, but he does not have the experience. Experience plays a role in this boxing shit. And believe it or not, they thought that was going to have an effect on the lights last night. Being on the big stage was going to have a big effect on David Benavidez last night. And as you can see, he rose to the occasion. He handled his damn business. So, we don't know if David Morrell can handle that. But, it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. But like David Benavidez said, he got some things that he got to fix up and tighten up. I don't want to hear shit about that man's defense. Because as you can look at his face and see his face was damn near unscathed. His face was unscathed. Because you know why? He was blocking half of the shit that Caleb was throwing with elbows and shit. And then Caleb hit his arms. That's why. But see, motherfuckers don't really be watching the fight, bro. They just be watching bullshit. I don't know what they be seeing. We acting like no blind ass referees, I guess. But man, all together though, it was a great fight. Great boxing this weekend was awesome. I really enjoyed boxing this weekend. I really enjoyed just being able to just see all these fights. The only thing that pissed me off this weekend was this Chris Colbert versus Rayos, bro. That ain't gonna lie, that shit pissed me off. If anybody who said Chris Colbert won that fight, bro, you don't know a damn thing about boxing, bro. Straight up. That's in the words of the Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? He used to always say that shit. You don't know shit about boxing, bro. Chris Colbert, he got dropped in the first round. And after that, bro, I mean, this dude rattled him nearly almost stopped him at least 4, 5 times, bro. Yes, Chris might have came back later on in those rounds a little bit, but after being beat up and battered like that, dog, you had to get those rounds to Rayos. But boxing, bro, man, boxing is one of those sports, man. You got to be very careful when you putting your money on these fighters, bro, because you don't know who got the side bets. There's a lot of other shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? But they got some good fights coming on this particular weekend. We're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to reach out and talk about it. But for right now, we ride the wave, baby, with the Mexican monster in the building. And the topic was, will Mauricio Sulaiman stand in the way? If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Definitely hit the like button. Definitely hit the LIKE button. All right? Or you can hit the dislike button. Just hit something. Fuck. Hit the like button or hit the dislike button. I don't mind. Just hit something. Just press something just to show me that you was here and you was participating. If you don't like the shit I'm talking, hit the dislike button. If you like the shit I'm talking, hit the like button. Comment, let me know something. Tell me I suck, tell me I'm great, tell me something. Pause. Tell me something, you hear me? But at the end of the day, we're here to talk about will Mauricio Sulaiman stand in the way of David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Will Canelo Alvarez activate the franchise title, the duck title we call it out here on the YouTube channel? We call that motherfucker the duck belt. Will he activate that shit? Because I'm gonna tell you something. If he activate that shit and you have that motherfucker in the top 10, you need to be fucking smashed. You need to be fucking put in the cut and beaten. Because I'm gonna tell you something, dog. This man right here, David Benavidez, is the truth at 168. It's David Benavidez. In the words of my nigga, of my dog, Coach Riptide Lewis. David Benavidez versus everybody at 168. At 168. Once you leave 168, it's another story. It's another glory. But we're gonna have to figure it all out, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of them seen what happened last night to Killer Plant. They saw how he got broken down to the very last compound. And I mean, David Benavidez took away his legs. He cut up the ring. See, a lot of fighters don't know how to cut up the ring. That's a big ass fucking ring. That was a big ass ring. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing I got a problem with David Benavidez, the problem, what's up with you, Jose? Yeah, man, rest in peace to my dog, man. Rest in peace to my dog, Coach Reptile Lewis. Like I said, the thing I had about him, man, he was headhunting, man. You cannot headhunt. That shit is not what it is. We got to start getting back on these live, Jose. You got to let me know, man. Text me, man. We're going to come up with some time, and we're going to start getting back on these lives together, man. Let me know, my brother. Just text me, let me know, and we're going to start doing it again. And I don't know if you saw my intro, bro. I got you on my intro, bro. You got to check out that intro, bro. Yeah. But it's been some good shit, man. I said I could come on here tonight about 30 minutes, man, and just chop it up. Because I was just wondering, man. We all know that Canelo Alvarez don't want to fight David Benavidez. We all know that shit, bro. I mean, is he going to activate the franchise title? Is he going to just drop the fucking belts? What are he going to do? How is he going to duck this man? Because at the end of the day, let me be real with you, that belt already belongs to David Benavidez. All right? That's on some real shit. He lost that fucking belt on the scale, and he lost that fucking belt because he was on some street illicit drugs, that cocaine. He made some mistakes. We all made mistakes. So Canelo Alvarez never really fought the real champion for that belt. Now it's his opportunity to fight the real champion for that belt. Remember how motherfucker was telling Devin Haney that type of bullshit? Oh, he didn't fight nobody for that belt. You know, you're email champion. Well, the same fucking shit right here with Canelo Alvarez. He ain't fought nobody for that belt. Now it's his chance to fight somebody for that belt. If he defeats David Benavidez, I'll say he's the real 168 WBC champion. Oh man, it's all good, Jose. You know how we do. You know how we do, my brother. Just getting back on here, man. Just trying to get back on here, trying to get the feel for things, man. I just have been working like a dog, man. I know a lot of people on YouTube think that you ain't supposed to have jobs, but I had a job. I got a fucking job, dog. The YouTube shit don't pay the bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. I've been doing it, man. I've been doing it, brother. I'm trying to stay up on it, man. Just talking my shit. You know, like I told everybody earlier. If you like it, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But at the end of the day, I just need everybody to participate. Hit something. You know, chime in with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But at the end of the day, man, Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez. And that's my whole deal. That's what I want to hear from everybody who tune in, bro. Do you think Canelo Alvarez will fight David Benavidez? And if so, do you think who do you think will be victorious in that particular fight? Who do you have? I need to know that shit. I need to know who you think will win that fight. And I need to know if you think that Canelo Alvarez will fight David Benavidez. That is a true testament right there. You know, enough of this bullshit of all this ducking, man. I need people to fight each other. You know, these youngsters fight each other, bro. You see these youngsters, man. You see what's going on out here now. These youngsters are fighting each other. So now these guys who already got their name and they claim fame, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fight? Or you gonna leave this big ass asterisk to where everybody, you know, because one thing I hate to hear, like the thing I just heard recently, some dumbass shit. Do you think Tank could have been able to fight? I don't even want to repeat the shit, but at the end of the day, if David Benavidez and Canelo don't fight, I never want to hear what if. If Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence don't fight, I never want to hear what if. I never want to hear who could beat the other. And the reason being is we don't know. So there's no way we should be on this motherfucker talking about what we don't know. That is your opinion. That's my opinion. So at the end of the day, we should keep our opinions to ourselves. It's up to these guys to fight one another, dude, for us to gear up and have the information that's needed. But these dudes not fighting each other, bro. We can't come up with who would have won. That's bullshit. We're not doing that. Not in this lifetime. We're not doing that. For real. We're not doing that, man. But it was some great boxing, man. And like I said, Jesus, man, Ramos, I'm going to say like this here, bro. Joey Spencer, you did your thing. Take my hat off to you. You was too small for that division. That stoppage your daddy did was awesome. I take my hat off to your daddy. Your daddy really loved you, man. Your daddy did what he was supposed to do. The only problem with that, the whole picture, the whole fixture is that they should have moved you up slower, opposed to how they did it. You know, they just rushed you in there with that big old boy. You know, that was the thing. So I would say, you know, lift your head up, shake it off, And see, can you make your way down to 147? Because 154 ain't for you. 154, everybody else in that bitch is big like that or bigger, and you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems. I wouldn't recommend you staying in that division. You better get smart. Be smart like that Kyle with Colbert and go back down. So Colbert said his ass is going back down to 130. You need to go back down to 147. 154 is too treacherous. You got those Fondoras in there. You got fucking Jamel. You got some big hitters in that. J Rocks. You got some, man. Look, bro. Nah, go to 147. It's safer. Nobody in that division fight each other anyway. Everybody scared each other in that motherfucker. You can just walk around and just act like you want to fight somebody. Just come on YouTube every now and then, get on one of our channels and say what you want to fight, who you want to fight. But you ain't got to fight nobody at 147 because everybody at 147 scared each other. I ain't going to say Earl, except Earl. Fuck, Earl's the one that keep calling motherfuckers out. Earl's the one who did all the heavy lifting. But let me not even say all that right now because it's not what it's about. Right now, it's about the Mexican Monster. You know, the Mexican Monster is all about right now. That's what we want to talk about. But we already know. So, man, with all that being said, man, I appreciate everybody who came in tonight and hollered at me, man, and chimed in with me. I'm going to definitely be on the microphone, man, about 10:30. We're going to start doing like a 10:30 to 11 show. If that's all right with everybody, man, I'm going to start trying to come on this motherfucker about 10:30 to 11. Do a little 30-minute show, and then as it goes on, it goes on. We'll start going a little longer. Put a little 30 minutes in the beginning, and then we're going to start going longer than that. But I appreciate everybody for chiming in. I mean, Jose Wells, George Evans, Brandon Demerson, Omega Red, and all the rest of you motherfuckers who came on here and just chimed in, looked what was going on, and didn't say nothing. It's all good. But remember one thing, it's the Mexican Monster. And Nick will be in Boxing News. And you already know where we at with it. So definitely hit the like button on your way out. Definitely holler at your boy. And with that being said, y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know who it is.